Hey folks, this is Nod and we are mucking around in X-Plane. Okay, today I want to talk about X-Winch. If you've been involved in gliding in X-Plane, you're probably somewhat familiar with X-Winch. It's been an add-on. It's an add-on that came out a little while ago, and they did some various things like allow you to adjust the length of the winch line and the horsepower and a couple of other little minor tweaks, which was very cool and all. However, over the last few months, we gathered a small group of sort of programmers and 3D artists and myself kind of got together, and we have vastly improved X-Winch, and that's what I'm going to show you today. So in the interest of keeping this somewhat short, I'm not going to show you everything about this add-on, but there is this rather obvious addition, which is an actual winch model, which will now be placed on your runway in front of your glider, or way down the other end of the runway, and this is what actually does the towing, what winches in the cable and pulls your glider into the air, which is fantastic. Actually got a model of that now. In addition to the winch model, we also have some other glider specific sort of scenery. Now again, this is going to work with any airport. It's not actually part of the airport scenery, it's added by the script itself dynamically, which is very cool. So this will be your glider here, ready to be towed, hooked up. Got a couple other gliders all kind of waiting their turn. And even their pilots are hanging out at the all-important bus. They're all chilling out, doing their glider things. And we have a UI. Let's find it. Here we go. You can hotkey this. You can create a key binding for this, so you don't have to go searching through the menus here. But we have this very nice winch control panel here, which lets you do various things. The main thing is you can change the length of the cable, which is kind of neat. So that's actually important because I'm at an airport here, for example, where the winch model, the way I've got it set up right now, is actually sitting kind of in the middle of the runway, which you wouldn't really want, would you? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the length of the runway a little bit, and I'm going to see, you can actually dynamically move the winch by changing this, and you can tune it precisely for your airport. A little further. So let's put him completely off the end of the strip here. So if you know the actual length of your winch for a given airfield, this is obviously a lot easier. You have to do some trial and error, but me, I'm just kind of guessing. Yeah, maybe a little too far. Let's put him on just. Let's stick it there. I don't know, that looks good to me. So yeah, as I said, you can customize that to whatever airfield you're at, which is very nice. Okay, let's hop in the cockpit and give this a try. Close my canopy here. Power it up. Now there is a whole pre-launch checklist you should probably go through, and there's actually some documentation that comes with the script here that you're welcome to read and see how it's done, at least how it's done in the UK anyway. It's all very informative. So it's cool that you look out the window here, you see the bus and you get some other gliders going on. It's all very immersive. Alright, so listen carefully here. I'm going to actually hit the launch button. There's a key binding you can set. You don't necessarily do the release brakes for that. The script works a little differently. So you have to set up a key binding. Or you can use the UI, which I don't have up right now. But alright, we hit that. Listen to this. Check this out.
Might want to close your air brakes first.
It's complaining that I haven't closed my air brakes. And sure enough, I have not. So let's do that. I want to take off with the spoilers out. That would be bad. Alright, let's try this again.
Cable is on and secure. You have a weak link. All clear above, behind, and in front. Take up slack. All out.
And here we go. Popping away. So I'm going to try to keep my airspeed fairly low here, keep the nose up. Rising a bit there. Alright, let's drop the nose, kind of get close to the top here. And we're going to release. And we are gliding. There we go. There's the lovely English countryside down there, using the All-Beck scenery. Alright, so let's just spin around here and Alright, let's try a little high-speed pass here. Admire our scenery down there. Is the winch chilling out down there? Ready to tow the next glider? Very cool. And of course we got our other scenery down here. It's just so much fun. I love that. It just makes any airport any airfield you fly in now seems a bit more like a glider port. As I said, this works on just about any airfield you can think of. So I mean, it's not going to work with every airfield. I mean, some things just won't work. There'll be a taxiway in the way or something. But overall, we've designed this to be like, to work with most sort of places you might find a fly glider. Wow, this is a really bad approach I'm doing here. Let's try not to hit those trees. There we go. Get this blades out. Obviously, you are going to come in over the top of these other planes, which is not ideal. No, especially I'm coming in really low today. Don't mind me, just landing on top of you. Yeah, I'm not sure you do that in real life, but it's all fun. Alrighty. Very nice. So I can get off the runway here. Land off to the side. Very good. Brakes. The winch line broke. Yeah, that actually happens. We're going to leave that as an Easter egg, but it just happened in my recording here, so I'm going to keep that in. Yeah, there is a small chance that the line might actually break, so that I could practice your emergency landing procedures, which is kind of nifty. Yes, looks like I'm going to be able to make it. But yeah, that's pretty neat that it does that too. So there's a small chance that the line will actually snap. Yes, so absolutely fantastic add-on. This is X-Winch, the latest version. So we will continue to develop this, and we will welcome your comments and your constructive criticism. Yeah, let us know what you think, what you'd like to see, if you'd like anything tweaked or changed, or we do have a couple of other bells and whistles we might add to this in the future. But there you go. So yeah, go download this, give it a try, and let us know what you think. Alright, thanks for watching. Take care. Thank you.